guys were just out here maybe a month ago.
Yes, ma'am. I was
the same issue with the guy. This time, he put it in my face and put it to my chin. We had a conversation. I asked him what time could he be here tomorrow, because we agreed to sign the divorce papers. He said 3.
But this time, you come and you knock me upside my head when I get back. I'm gonna push her back like this. When I push her back, you gonna carry on. No, I got you, and you dial in 911, and you go in the back talking about I point the gun at you and all type of stuff. Like I don't point no gun. I own firearms. I have a lot of firearms. I know not to brandish a gun at anybody.
Are you a single man or a married man who has a woman who no longer have any feelings for you? A woman who you're married to and you're currently going through a divorce with, but yet you choose to live in the same house with her? Brethren, pay attention. We have a lesson for you today.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
All right. Who are you? And how you feeling?
I'm the sister. She's upstairs.
Okay, give me just a second. How you doing, ma'am?
138. This is Miss.
138.
So she served him with the divorce paperwork, which is the paperwork over there.
Okay.
He's in the chair. They start discussing it. He hops up, sticks the barrel to the underside of her chin and says, quote, "I don't hit women. You want to take me from my kids. You will leave here before I leave here."
Let me ask you, when y'all were having this conversation, where was the weapon located?
I didn't see it. The weapon, I didn't see it until he jumped up.
When he jumped up, where'd he pull it from? Was it under the bed or under the cover?
No, nothing was under the bed. We were over by that chair.
Okay.
And when he jumped up is when I saw the gun. I didn't even see him reach for it. I don't know where it came from. But he was over there. I do remember he had a pair of navy blue pants that was sitting in front of him.
Now this is going on over here. And this is the work. Well, I see it. That's got to be them there. Okay. Has he had any idea of anything or?
The divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's nothing that's new to him.
This isn't new.
Is this divorce from the previous incident?
Yeah.
Enforcement officers were called to this home multiple times within a month, each time regarding their divorce. The situation became more confrontational with each visit.
He'll be here 3 o'clock tomorrow to sign the papers because he agreed to sign. And he said, yeah. I said, well, I got them in my email. He said, well, print them out. I went downstairs to get the print, and I printed them out. I gave him everything. We argued back and forth about what's in there. I told him I don't want anything from him. Everything that's financed in my name, including the debt, I'll take it all. You take everything with your name, I'm done. That wasn't good enough. We kept arguing back and forth. And then he said, why did you hit me? That's assault. Like out of the blue.
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't touch you. He said, you just flipped me over in the chair. I said, yeah, right, I did. I did flip you over in the chair. Maybe he baited me into it, whatever, but that's what I said. We argued, a lot of curse words, back and forth, and then he jumps up and said, put the gun right here.
Which, do you mind looking up real quick? So, can you look up higher? So there's that mark right there, and right there.
Have you already taken any pictures?
I got out on body camera
That's
because I
right.
didn't have my phone on me at the time.
Okay. You have it on you now?
Yeah.
If you got it on, go ahead and snap a few of those. I know they'll show it better than this camera. Right.
That was him that was my sergeant bumping into something. If you need to text your dad, hey, I'm okay now.
I talked to him.
You did?
Yeah, he called like 5,000 times, but I told him, I'm okay, the police are here. And he was like, where are you? I'm still upstairs because I can't go downstairs. I know better than that.
I just, considering what you yelled while your dad was on the phone, I want you to let him know you're okay.
I did. He really, and my mom, are you okay? I'm okay. She's really upset. I made a horrible mistake by asking him to help us move in here. That's what escalated that stuff the last incident. I went out of town.
I remember.
He brought his stuff in here.
You went up to Myrtle Beach?
Hilton Head.
Hilton Head.
And I keep falling for the trap. Why would you want to be here and torment me?
Well, you're not falling for it anymore because you got the paperwork right over there.
And
Now, with everything that's going on, do you two have any kids?
No.
Makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Okay.
Get a restraining order for when it's done and over with.
My dad told me, he said that's enough. Because he said even with him, even if he had no intentions, it could have went off and you could have been gone.
Did y'all notice how this cop was basically taking her aside? She gave them a story, he believes it, automatically the man is now guilty. Luckily they sent for a detective who was a female and she dig a little bit deeper. And you wouldn't believe what happened.
Tell me what's going on this evening.
I gave my husband some divorce papers.
Okay.
As soon as I got the email, I asked him could he be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and we both signed them. He said, that's fine. As soon as you get them, I'll sign them. I said, well, I have them in the email. I'll print them. I went downstairs to get that printer, and I printed them. I gave them to him, and we just started arguing from there.
So was he here already with you?
Yeah.
Don't. Okay.
Yeah. It was.
So she basically repeated the story she told to the male cops to the detective here. So we're gonna fast forward and get to where the detective was questioning the man.
What's your name, love? Mr. Carrington, tell me what's going on this evening.
This is what happened. Me and my wife, we've been going through it. If I could start from the beginning, I could start from the beginning. There had infidelity involved in this. And it was on my part because my wife was partying. And I was sure partying. I ended up sleeping with my best friend.
Okay.
I slept with my best friend, a child was involved. Although she had a boyfriend. I was telling everybody I guess when she found out she was pregnant, telling everybody the child wasn't mine. We didn't want to believe that. So we let this drag on for about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Although she wanted proof. So just so happened, my detective came to the house. And when he came to the house, that was the last straw. I said, you know what, let me take my happy tail down. Then I went down to the courthouse and I got myself swabbed. Come back, child is not mine.
Okay.
So after that, it got worse because I have proof now that the child is not mine. What happened, her friend, how she was finding out, my best friend was talking all type of smack is because my best friend literally knows her first cousin.
Okay.
So that's how they kept, and she said, they kept going back and forth. And she said, in today's, like this present time, she still keep hearing about it. So we started bickering, started arguing. She got over it. It was fine for a good little while. Then it's going back up again, talking about the same thing again.
That's because she never got over it, my brethren, okay? Sometimes you need to recognize that a relationship is not going to work. Because if she cannot forgive you that infidelity, you need to move on, she needs to move on.
So then we started talking about divorce and started talking about separation and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, and I said, well, I have a $300 charger inside there. And when I said that, she said, well, this is about my prescription costs $900 and this like that. Well, I got the papers right now. We could go ahead and run my divorce and stuff like that. Why the hell you holding on? You need to get the fuck out my house and stuff. Excuse the French. Well,
No, you're fine.
you need to get the fuck out my house. I said, listen, I want this divorce just like how you want this divorce. I'm not holding on to a damn thing. I don't know why you want people to believe that I'm holding on to something. You have what man that have outside here? You telling me that your baby daddy wants you. He been back and forth in my house. That's what you're telling me. He been back and forth in my house. He swiped a card. He paid for your rims. I washing a truck out here the other day. You telling me I should be washing your truck. I said, if he bought them rims, he should be washing that car.
Yeah.
That's what I said. But no, well, nobody will believe she get out of character like that. Nobody will believe that stuff, right?
Okay.
Because she ain't that type. My wife is very intelligent, right? So what I did, when she cut my phone off, my mama turned the cell phone on for me. So what I did, I put record and I had it sitting down here.
That's the first sensible thing I heard this man did. What do I tell you lions to do? Always record everything.
So all that time is bickering upstairs. I had the phone recording. She talking about she had people hurt me. She had people take niggas off. She been keeping people away from me. She was find me killed dead somewhere. And all this time, pushing me in my head, hitting me in my head, pushing me in my head. Nobody believes she do that. When I stand up and read in her face, but every time I sit down just like this. She'll come in my face, she hand me the papers, politely, she hand me the papers, I was reading the papers. I say, well, the papers that you hand me, all I need to do is get somebody to review it.
Yeah.
And I'll sign wherever. But I just need somebody to review it, because I ain't a lawyer, I don't know what the hell I signed it for.
Yeah.
My wife friend that's sitting on that car there, that girl, that's what she do. She would help my wife bend the law in any which way she could. That's a fact. I've seen it done, and I know it could be done. Nobody can go tell me no different. So I told her I need to have a professional look at this. And why the hell I said that? It escalated from them real bad. Now I was an idiot. I didn't know how to read and stuff like that. I can't just sign the papers. No, I holding on. Why want I holding on? I ain't holding on to nothing. I just don't want to be an idiot and sign nothing. I'm not no lawyer. Pushing me in my head. Nobody believes she do that. It's just like how she have kids. Her thing is she studying in a house. All this glamour and stuff like that. She studying. I'm not studying that. I'm studying a quiet life. Comfortable life. That's how I is. I just like this every single day. I work on engines. That's what I do. Right? So it's pretty much we arguing. You kept putting him in my face, hit him in my face.
Notice the woman never mentioned any of this, any of her hitting the man in his face, not once to the popo. They never do.
All this time, I always keep a firearm on me.
Yeah.
I have my gun in my back. You grab the chair, flip the chair over. I have my back, gun on the ground. I take the gun. I got up. I say, you assaulted me. You know that, right? She was like, fuck that shit. I said, all right. I said, that's called an assault. She don't care nothing about that. I got up, flipped the chair back over. That's my motherfucking chair. I flip the chair back over, stick the gun below my seat, my leg, and I stick it right here, and I sat down right here. So the whole time bickering back and forth. All this time I sitting down, you talking in my face, coming back, going forward in my face, going back, going forward in my face. And while you're walking off you, and she telling me, I don't hit no woman. I say the biggest thing they go find out is that they go be doing you want to size up to a man, and there's no comparison. If I start hitting you, I ain't gonna stop, right?
Yeah.
People, all they go see is a man hitting a woman. That's all people go see. I ain't no fool. I'm not no idiot. I don't hit women. I'll hit a man. If a man hit me, I'll hit him back. If a woman hit me intentionally, hit me, I will hit her back. That's a fact, right? But I don't hit no woman to say that I'm no abusive man. I don't do no shit like that. I run from stuff like that, right? It's too easy to run and go find another woman. It's real easy in this country,
Yes.
right? But when she do that, I guess she noticed I was recorded. You didn't care nothing about that. You brought the other papers over. You're saying that it's a mistake in the affidavit, I guess, for the property. So you wanted to correct it and hand it back to me. So when you hand it back to me, they escalated from there. We started arguing, and then you come up my face again, and you start cussing, carrying on. And this time you went up my face and you pushed me on my lip. So when I stand up, we arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you breeze off, you sit down and talk about hit you just a little bit and stuff like that. So I sit my happy tail down, right? So that time, call her daddy on the phone. When I call her daddy, she called my parents first, calling my dad on the phone. So I called my dad back and I said, you just got a call? And I explained to him what happened. I told him I had a recording and everything was happening. And while she was there, she was saying that I was hitting her and she was in fear for her life going on. They'll never hear me say nothing bad. She calling my mama a fat hoe and all type of stuff like that. You'll never hear me say one thing bad about her parents. Never do it. So in the midst of that now, when we're arguing back and forth, this time you come and you knock me upside my head. When I get back, I'm gonna push her back like this. When I push her back, you go and carry on. No, I got you, and you dial in 911, and you go and look back talking about I point the gun at you and all type of stuff. Like I don't point no gun. I own firearms. I have a lot of firearms. I know not to brandish a gun at anybody, right? You brandish a gun, purposely brandish a gun, your ass going to jail. That's all to it, right? You can't. You're not supposed to do it. Pistol. The barrel was like that. The stock was like this. When I grab it, I did like push her back like this. I stand up. She gone dialing 911 and she went back in the back talking, calling her dad and calling whoever. That's why her son come up here belligerent, talking about he want to fight. I pull a pistol on your mama. Boy, I ain't pulling a pistol on your mama. Boy, I ain't that type of person, right? I ain't the type of person. But I know idiot. I think before you go, I think I go force somebody to make that decision for me, to put me away for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I can't. I would not let a person like that do that to me. right? I had 2 children, a 20-year-old and a 18-year-old now, a little girl, right? Why would I let her take away from my children that who I love? My children don't live with me. You know why they don't live with me? Because they don't mess with her like that, right?
Okay.
Mama helped me raise them. They're the only mama they know, right? I took them away from their mama when they was babies. That's what I did. Because their mama never helped me raise them and do nothing for them.
Yeah.
So I could have provided a better life. My parents could have provided a better life. So I had them with me. When we moved here, even at the other house, they never moved because I was uncomfortable. It was always one-sided.
If you're not comfortable enough to move your children in with your woman, your wife, why are you even marrying her, youth? Why are you even getting married to a woman like that? Come on, man.
When you telling me that you had this man and that man in the house, how am I supposed to feel? You telling me you want me to come in our house? You telling me I have no say-so? Why would I come in a house and pay bills and I have no say-so in here?
Yeah.
Right? You literally believe. Now, mind you, that your sister at the end of the day, you do anything for your sister. We move in a brand new house. You move your sister, when your sister move in the house, you tell me to shut my mouth, I have no say-so. Then you telling me that, oh, I need to pay, what, you telling me how much your mortgage is? $2,000. The very next day, you telling me you want the very next day, we move in the house, you telling me you need $2,000 to pay the mortgage on the house. I told her she must be mad. If she think she dealing with a fool, I ain't no fool. I might talk kind of crazy, but I ain't crazy.
Yeah.
She always think I'm bipolar. I ain't bipolar. Let me tell you exactly what I do. When my wife like to send me scrolls of texts, I don't read. Anytime it starts off negative, I don't never read it. Never read it. I put it to the side and I'll walk back in the room and just swap and down like crazy. But my attitude will be the same because I don't never read the negative stuff. So she'd think I'm crazy. What wrong with me? Why I acting like that? She just cussed me out on a text and how I acting like, hey, you want to go get something? Hey, what are you doing? And I'm laughing and stuff like shit. And she couldn't figure it out. For years she couldn't figure it out. But that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing. Right? Why is she thinking that I holding on? I don't want to hold on. I just want to make sure that everything right in them papers, because everything is black and white at the end of the day.
Yes.
I need to make sure everything right in them papers before I sign anything. I'll be glad to sign the papers right now if one of y'all look at them papers and say, hey Jason, boy, I think you're getting a good deal here, boy. You watch me sign that paper so damn fast, jump in my truck, I get the fuck out of here. I don't want nothing here. I don't want nothing I could build. These things I have right here, they're marvelous. You see this brain right here I have? It's marvelous. She know that.
Yeah.
She know that. I'm very intelligent. I'm very simple person, right? And I could do for myself. I would not do for a woman that only care about herself.
That's the modern woman, my brethren. That's the modern woman.
On my birthday, you watching me and tell me 3, 4 birthdays pass by. You give me anything for my birthday? Nothing. So I'll let you see what it feel like to get nothing for your birthday. You know, you telling me on the anniversary was yesterday. Why would we have an anniversary? Why would I even buy something for a person that we getting to you? Them papers been drawn up now. But we started an argument over not getting nothing for anniversary.
This woman mad.
Yeah.
Right? So why? Why that ain't make no sense? I said we getting a divorce. What are we worrying about anniversary for? Let me get this paperwork done. Go with separate ways. You could be with whoever. You telling me this was your baby daddy don't care. You gonna have me killed and all type of stuff like that. Your baby daddy been in the house and he don't care nothing about me. I don't care nothing about that. You got belligerent when I tell you to call my children a bastard. All I did was correct you for what a bastard is.
Yeah.
A bastard is a man having a woman and a man having a child with a married fucking man. And that's what the fuck you did. You had a child with a married man.
Yeah.
My children was conceived. Me and the children mother was together. And we was living together at that time.
Yeah.
When both my children was conceived. They ain't no bastard. Right?
Correction. In the true sense of the word bastard, your kids are bastard. But that's not important right now.
You got belligerent because I corrected you. Right? It's the truth. Truth that's hurt like hell. Lord knows that's hurt like hell. I just try not to hurt her. I try not to tell her anything to hurt her feelings because I know how much people hate her ass. She had this thing about her where people love her. Right? And the same people that love her is the ones that hate the hell out of her. Right?
So the recording you have, do you mind if I listen to it?
Yeah. Mad? I ain't mad at all. Mad? Far from mad. Nope, not mad. Nope, I ain't have a mad bone in my body.
You mad?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, fuck, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Because you could have signed this shit a long
The fuck I'm not. I ain't mad. Mad for what? I ain't mad at all.
You could have got rid of me a long time ago. That's all you had to say. You didn't want to be with a bitch. That's it.
Shit, don't go
Nobody
mad.
begging your punk ass to stay. Shit. I'm gonna make more money without you. I don't give a fuck.
The fuck you need?
If your black ass.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody the fuck out. You choke your motherfucker. Motherfucker, eat a snicker, bitch. What's wrong with you? What the fuck you do? Eat a motherfucking snicker and die.
I ain't bitch. Cause guess what? A bitch getting better because a nigga pay. Cause a nigga pay for her shit.
Go ahead.
Fuck
you.
Fuck you and your mom and everybody else.
Yeah, that's what you can do. But cuss about people's mom. I have too much respect for your mama to cuss about her. Yeah. Talking about you cussing my children. Then you want to call my children bastards and all type of shit like that. I ain't calling yours a bastard. You call my child a bastard. You call my child a fucking bastard, and I correct you of what the bastard is. That's what it is. Yeah, that what the fuck. You can say what the fuck ever you want. Ain't nobody care what you say.
Why you mad? You mad?
Nope, I ain't mad.
Divorce
not
my
mad.
horse fat ass.
Not mad.
Divorce my raggedy ass.
You think you say you get 1,500 and dick? I don't give a damn. Nigga, it's fucking from now to next year. I don't care.
I hope you hurry and goddamn do some more shit for a bitch. Cause the motherfucker that's sleeping in my house ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
That's what's up.
Talking shit. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I get 4 niggas this summer.
That's what the hell should happen.
4. Anything. That's what that means. It's resolved. We agree to go about our separate ways. Anything that's financed in my name, I'm responsible for the debt. I'm responsible for the tax debt. I'm taking all the hits.
Taking all the hits.
You damn right. No. My whole ass taking all the hits.
No.
What hit you taking? Because you ain't paying off none of these fucking credit cards. You ain't paying for none of this shit. You ain't paying the SBA loan back for my business. None of that shit. You ain't paying none of that shit.
According to you, never got no SBA loan.
Well, I sure had to apply for one. I sure had to apply for one. Because your ass ain't giving me no goddamn money to pay for these tags and shit. I sat there and cried and told you when I was transferring them tags over from that boy name into mine, you ain't say, here go $50. You told me you helped me pay the taxes back for me trying to get in this house. I've been paying that. $309 a fucking month. You ain't helped me do that shit. You ain't helped me do nothing. I'll buy you a car. You ain't helped me do that. You pulled up in the fucking driveway with a fucking Dodge Ram. But you ain't helped me get a car. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me call your mom to come get you. For your ass to die tonight.
You ain't gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you ain't gonna call my mama. You ain't gonna call my mama with no bullshit. Dude, you like to be calling people parents with some fucking bullshit. Nigga, what you need to do is go out and call your daddy if you want to call somebody. This girl is lying. No, she's saying that I put my hands on her and she calling. I guess her dad on the phone saying I put my hands on her.
He don't want to come to the phone.
Thank the Lord for recording.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not dealing with that. You can just walk out the room. I want him out. He can deal with the police.
Call the police. Call my dad. Call 911. That's what you do.
He said that's a shame.
Call 911.
Your daddy said that's a shame. Your own dad, he said that's a shame. I'm sorry, you got to deal with that. Your daddy. Your own daddy. Ain't never want to get involved and talk to your ass. That's why we in a situation. You ain't got no support.
Can you do me a favor and send those to me?
I don't know how to do that.
So
You could do it. You could go try it if you want.
I'll show you. That way you know in the future. That way I can have a copy of them. All right. Give me just a minute, Mr. Carrington.
The detective has a couple more questions. Do you mind coming down and speaking with her real quick? We'll explain everything in a second, man. So you asked about your charges. It's going to be 1 count of simple assault, DVA, and 1 count of simple battery, DVA. Going off the audio is how we determine that had she not done what she did, he would not have done what he did. Because you could hear what she stated, you could hear what was being done. So, unfortunately, with what she did, that resulted in him.
Well, thank God this man had that recording, or else we all know he would be the one heading towards jail right now. This relationship these two have is a real toxic relationship if ever there was one. This man is not the type of man we talk about here on the Lion Live channel. A lion, a competent man of value, never tolerates this form of disrespect from his woman. The first instance she act this way, a lion is out the door immediately. Brethren, always remember, you never want to be in a DV type situation where it is your words against hers. 9 times out of 10, the system will believe her and your behind is heading to jail. So make sure you record everything. Hold tight. We're gone again.